everyone, welcome to this reading. So today's reading is just going to be a reading for the collective. It's just going to be a general reading. We'll see what messages come out for you. I'm going to be using the Angel Wisdom Tarot deck. I'm also going to be pulling from the Sacred Destiny Oracle as well as the Moonology Oracle. So let's go ahead and get this shuffled and we'll see what messages come out. This is just a general reading. Again, it's timeless. So take what resonates. And if you are new here, I post weekly zodiac readings, pick a card readings, and messages for the collective, like I'm doing right now in this video. These are, these could be current energies, they could be future energies, but again, they are timeless like all my other readings, and I do have all the links for those in the description box below. So if you want to go back and watch any of those at any time, you can. Alright, Spirit, what are the messages for the collective right now? Oh, that flew out fast. First card out. Wise Counselor. The Hierophant. Magician is next. Could be done with the Taurus, Virgo, or Gemini. We've got the Ace of Swords. What else, Spirit? We've got Judgment or Renewal. Pluto energy, so could be dealing with Scorpio. We've got the Four of Wands. Could be seeing 1111. This is my 1111 card. Okay, let's see. Got a bunch come out. Okay, let me see if I can scoot this down. This over here. Then we got the World. Saturn. So it could be dealing with the Capricorn. We've got Five of Cups. We've got Six of Swords. We've also got the Knight of Cups. I'm going to get a couple more and then get started. Oh, that's too many. Just two more, Spirit. There's one. We've got the Page of Wands. One more. One more, please, Spirit. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck. This tried to pop out earlier, but it didn't pop out all the way, so I didn't take it. Is the Two of Swords. Okay. Let's see. Make sure everything's focus. I'm getting a lot of messages, so let me see. Let me think of where to start with this. For some of you, the first thing that's coming to me is that you're getting some sort of truth or clarity about a situation. Like some sort of wake-up call. I feel like you've been very indecisive about something. Whoever I'm speaking to, you know, you're not sure about which direction to go next, but you know you've got to go in a new direction. This is an energy of you need to follow your heart. You can still follow your head, you know, be logical about this, right? But I feel like you need to follow your heart to make a decision. You could be overanalyzing this. Focusing on the negative thinking things are not turning out the way you had hoped or that you wanted it to. I feel like you had this idea in your head of how things were meant to turn out, but they didn't turn out how you anticipated, right? You know, everything happens for a reason, and there's a reason why it didn't turn out the way it did, whatever that situation is. And it feels like, for some of you, especially with the Hierophant and then the Four of Wands, those are my marriage cards. Now, for some, this isn't going to resonate for everyone, but for some of you, it felt like you were manifesting, like getting married to someone. But then you were disappointed about, like, something. Maybe it didn't work out. Or maybe it didn't happen how you had hoped. Or the person didn't turn out how you had hoped. I mean, also hearing, or didn't turn out how you had hoped in the time frame that you had hoped. That's interesting. But it does feel like something came to an end. Now, for others of you, you could have actually gotten married. Like, you manifested getting married. Because the world signifies some sort of accomplishment. It's like the end of something, like the end of singledom, right? And now you're married. You have that married life. I say single, but I mean like single as in not married. I don't mean, obviously, you're not going to go from being single to married overnight, maybe. Unless you've had a few too many drinks in Las Vegas or something. I'm joking. Don't do that. But yeah, it just feels like the end of life where you are no longer available. Let me put it that way. So it feels like some sort of sense of accomplishment. For others of you, you actually walked away from an engagement. That's what I'm getting. That's a strong message that's coming through for some reason. And that it was a blessing in disguise. Whoever I'm speaking to. And I think, if you don't know that now, you will. But for the majority, the rest of you, the majority of you, I feel like there is some sort of new beginning that's happening. I feel like there is some sort of awakening, some sort of like wake-up call. You got some sort of clarity, especially with the Judgment and the Ace of Swords. Those are both like truth and clarity about a situation. Something opened your eyes. Now, this could be a person. I'm getting that strongly with all these cards. There could have been some new romantic love interests that really opened your eyes to the possibility of actually wanting to be married and wanting to have that long-term stability and having that family. That abundance, that prosperity, peace and contentment, and being able to provide for your family for future generations to come. But I feel like you were indecisive about it, if I'm being honest. I feel like you were focusing on the negative, like all the things that could go wrong. But you weren't seeing all the things that could go right. And I feel like, finally, you had this awakening, and you realized, I could be missing out on something great here. So then it turned into kind of like, it's like things started looking up for you. It was the end. With the World and the Six of Swords here, it was like the end of some sort of tough time period, tough cycle for you. And I feel like you're in a more peaceful place. This is all about moving to calmer waters, right? And it feels like, finally, you might have found someone who puts you at ease. Who gives you that peace of mind. No longer in that, you can see this dark cloud. It's like a dark cloud was hanging over you. And then, you know, the sun comes out and, you know, you get away from that dark cloud. Almost depression, right? Some of you wondering if that person would ever come. If you ever find them. And they do come in with that Knight of Cups. This could be someone who's younger than you, by the way, because we've got both a Knight and a Page here. But I feel like it's very passionate. It's a passionate new beginning. Something that's very exciting. Somebody who will sweep you off your feet if they haven't already. This could be someone you're currently dealing with. It's like a very sudden love affair, right? But I feel like, again, with that Two of Swords energy at the bottom, you're very unsure about this. And I feel like it's because you might have been single for a while. You might have been hurt in the past. You know, there's something there that prevented you from diving head first into something new. But then it's kind of like you woke up, you realized that this person showed that they are a good person. It's like you got that truth and clarity about whoever this is. What else, Spirit? What other messages? Interesting. Let me get one more. And I am taking this more as a love reading because of all of the love cards that are coming out, for me anyway. So it may not resonate with everyone, but just take what resonates. So we got Voyage, and I said this is interesting because it makes me think of the Six of Swords. Like taking off in a new direction. The start of something new. Again, with that World card, this one cycle ended, a new one's beginning. We've also got transformation. I feel like whatever this is, it's transforming your life. You do have that sense of renewal, right? After that awakening, I feel like this is what's happening. You're starting something new. You're going on this voyage, getting away from things that no longer serve you, end of challenging times, that dark cloud that was kind of hanging over you. And you're transforming into, you know, this butterfly, right? It's like you were in caterpillar phase for a long time. That's what it feels like. And you see the rose on here. It could be some butterflies and roses could be something that you see. Some sort of synchronicity. If you haven't started this transformation, that could be something you see before you do. It's like you're starting to bloom, right? And then at the bottom of the deck, we've got new beginnings. So yeah, this is a brand new start. Like I said, end of something, beginning of something new. Leaving those challenging times behind. If this isn't with a person, obviously you're just leaving an old way of life behind. I'm strongly getting that this is some sort of new relationship. This person is going to want to build with you. This is a very strong, it's a very strong relationship. It's like you guys are building a very sturdy foundation. And I think that's part of the reason why you kind of changed your mind. Like you finally became decisive about this. It's like that person finally made you feel, you know, that peace and prosperity. And you could see the future finally with someone. It wasn't these people who wasted your time. It was, you know, someone who was worth your time. What else, Spirit? What other messages do you have for the collective? I feel like this is a reason to celebrate. And I feel like if you're not married to this person or planning a marriage, you will be doing that. Nothing yet is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. Yeah, I love all this like bluish energy. Bluish green. That's nice. Yeah, it feels like, for a lot of you, you're still in that Two of Swords where you're just like, I'm just going to test the waters. I could see that this person gets me out of this energy. Where I felt down for a while, or I felt like I wouldn't find anyone. But again, it's not like you have a ring on your finger yet, right? But you could see yourself marrying this person. You could see that this is someone you've manifested that you want to be with, right? At the bottom of the deck, a win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. Could be dealing with a Libra. So it does look like, you know, you got new beginnings on the bottom of one deck, and a win-win outcome is forecast on another one. It's like you are going to take that leap of faith, whoever I'm speaking to. You are going to take that leap of faith. I feel like this person's worth it. And I think you know that, but I think it's taken you some time to figure that out. But yeah, it's just, it feels like success and reasons to celebrate all around. Like you're excited about this new beginning. You're excited about the transformation. And while yes, nothing is set in stone yet. It's not like, you know, if it's just something new and fresh, obviously nothing is set in stone. You're still at the beginning stages. But you do have that win-win outcome forecast. So it does look like it's going to be successful in the long run, which ultimately is what you could see with that Ten of Pentacles card, right? So those are all the messages I have for you, collective. Hopefully something in this reading resonated for somebody out there. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.